But if you close your eyes,
hello and welcome awesome people to Hearts of Iron 4. This is my new series on the channel. This is the first time I'm playing this game on the channel. I have played it before. Keep in mind I'm definitely not an expert, and this is a sort of a mini series to see if you guys like it. If you want to see more of the game, then let me know. If you have any suggestions of which nations we should play next as, then let me know. And for this mini-series we're gonna play as France. We're playing on normal difficulty. I'm gonna repeat the rules again. We're playing with historical AI, so Germany will attack us at some point. Italy will probably most likely join the Axis and will attack us at some point too. And our main objective is to prevent them from taking our lands. And that will be the success or failure in this series. That is what we're working towards too. I'm definitely not planning on going to the end of the game. It might happen, but probably not. Because it's just sort of a mini-series. I want to check this game out with you guys together. See if you guys are interested in seeing some more. And then we could sort of plan a bigger campaign. And you guys can tell me which nations you wanted to see. So last episode we left off by building some forts along this line to make sure that Germany wouldn't catch us. We took this focus to Alpine forts so we could have some free forts over here. And the next one, that leads to extend the Maginot Line, which will give us some extra forts down here, which we desperately need because that's what we're building up to right now. I can show you this by doing this. So yeah, we're trying to improve this Maginot Line over here. And we're doing it very slowly and very, well, not... let's say clustered, because that what would happen then is that was actually what happened in my first playthrough. I thought, you know, I know that we get some +2 forts through a focus, so let's just do +8 everywhere and start building from the start of the game. Well, what happened was the war started and I had +10 forts over here and only +2 over here, and they just ran through the +2 forts, which was not very good. And in the last episode, yeah, the Spanish Civil War broke out. So nationalist Spain is fighting against, what was it, Republican Spain, who is actually communist. And yeah, my money is on nationalist Spain. Nationalist Spain is just better, they have more units, they have better lands to start with, and yeah, they probably need something like Barcelona and Madrid, and then the war's over. So yeah, they're probably gonna win. But for now, let's just continue. And let's see what this episode will bring us. So we're gonna follow the war a little bit. Whilst we're waiting for this to finish up. Let's actually check what Germany is doing. Anti-Comintern Pact. Okay, well, fine. Italy is doing Mare Nostrum, which is... I don't know exactly what it does, but it has something to do with the sea, with the middle... this... What's the sea called in English? Can't remember. Well, the Mare Nostrum is Latin for it, so let's see, this Shadow Scheme, that's also not very important for us. We need to ally United Kingdom at some point, because we'll need their help to defend our lines. That's something we definitely need to do too. And yeah, we're on a time limit, because Germany is gonna attack at some point, and yeah, that's why I'm checking constantly what they're doing. So, Alpine Forts is ready. Let's read the description. The Italians won't cross the border so easily once we finish covering the Alps with our newly planned line of defense. We will have time to respond and reinforce our position. So that means that we get some, we get this pop-up, which I'll show you next. And Italy hates us a little bit more, but yeah, well, we're not gonna be friends with Italy, so I'm fine with that. So extension of the Alpine line. This basically means this: add 2 lance forts in a province, in state, well, in Savoy. So I'll show you this on the map really soon. Let's just go for extend the Maginot Line now and make sure that we have the forts, the extra forts up here too. But if we check this out now, there were no forts down here before, and now we have +2 forts. So it's a nice line of extra defenses that you just get for free. Again, if someone noticed this, I'm leaving Corsica undefended because we just don't need it right now. We need to focus on this, on our mainland. So that's why I'm doing this. So let's unpause again and let's just see what will happen in this Spanish Civil War. National Spain is gaining some ground on Madrid. They could just brush a tank division down here. If they have some volunteers. Do they? Yeah, they have volunteers from Italy and Germany. So yeah, they should probably win. Republican Spain has volunteers from Soviet Union. But yeah, they're gonna try and encircle Madrid, and then it's probably game over for the Republicans. We're about halfway. Yeah, Madrid is gonna fall. Let's wait for that and let's check this industrial effort. So that's not of real concern for us. They're just getting some some factories. Light ship again, not a real concern for us, and air defense. That's not really helping us too. Although a good United Kingdom is always helpful. And yeah, Madrid has fallen. So Barcelona is now the new capital for Republican Spain. And yeah, if they can reach that, then they'll probably be done. And sorry, I feel a sneeze coming up, so if I just stop talking, you guys know what would happen. Oh. So still holding on to Madrid, and they're pushing a little bit. They need to push through this river. And extend the marginal line is actually ready, so let's go back to our homelands and let's go to details. We cannot count on Belgium to hold their ground. If they let enemy armies through, we might be in trouble. Extending the marginal line is crucial to keeping unwanted armies out of France. So this is... Oh, this is Belgium, sorry. Belgium hates us a little bit more, and Germany is gonna... they're gonna like Germany a little bit more, but this is... bit of a weird texting. Yeah, so perhaps they shouldn't have left our alliance. So that means that we get some more free land forts. We're gonna check on the state of those in just a little bit. For now, what we're gonna do is we desperately need this one. We need political power to gain more political power to gain more stuff we need. So yeah, and we also need to go with Britain at some point, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it historically, and yeah, that's probably what we'll need. But we also need to go down this route to get rid of the disjointed government national spirit, because that's some of the debuffs that we've been given. Oh man, strengthen government, that's another one that we need. Let's just go government reform. We need the political power for now. We need a sort of boost there so we can actually start things up. So let's see, trade. What are we trading actually? We're trading for oil. That's the only one. Yeah, and we still need to trade for it. So that's fine. Let's see, a little deployment. Yeah, we still need a lot of stuff. So production, yeah, let's do this. Let's start off with making infantry equipment, because we really need it. So let's check this war. Well, actually, what is Germany doing now? Army innovations, that's fine. Industrial effort, so that's fine. So they're not ready to attack yet, and yeah, it's only 1947, so it will take a while. Yeah, they're pushing through from Madrid now over the rivers. It seems like and they're pushing through here. So National Spain is gonna slowly cover this up all. Until they're at the sort of the coastline where all the victory points are, and then it will be done. Zaragoza has fallen to National Spain, or was it already National Spain? I don't know, but at least they still have it. And yeah, we have the forts. Yeah, I would love to see to show you guys this. So we have level 8 forts now, except for this one, which is still building. So we're gonna push this up to the max. So hold shift and let's just click. And yeah, we're gonna push these all up to the max, and then we're done. And what we're gonna do then is we're gonna push these up towards at least like something like 5 or 4, so because the Italian army is much less potent than the German army. So we really need to push this off. And then we need to worry about this, because Germany might, you know, because they're gonna do the Anschluss, which means that they take Austria basically, and then they can just march into Italy when Italy joins the war and just try to push down here. So we definitely need to defend this line too. It's not only Italy we're defending from, it's Italy at first and then probably some German divisions. So yeah, we really need to think about this stuff. And while we're doing this, let's actually check our airplanes here, because I see this is a really big air base, and this is gonna help us out. So let's bring our fighters in. Yeah, at least all our fighters, our tactical bombers, our interwar bombers. Yep, and you guys are gonna fly in northern France, and you are gonna go for interception, air superiority, close air support, and no, don't bomb our own cities or whatever. And you are gonna do normal operations, and you're gonna fly day and night. Sure. Do we have a? No, we don't have a ace pilot. So, and then again, we need like let's do Pas-de-Calais. And let's get the naval bombers in there. You're gonna fly in the English Channel, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bomb ports and strikes, naval strikes, and you're gonna fly only at night. Well, actually, no. Both. Yeah, let's do both. Yeah, that will be good. And we also need some manpower. We really need it. But yeah, let's just continue now. Let's see if National Spain can pull this off. Oh, they're getting cut off here at some places. That might be really bad for them. So interwar artillery. Lessons learned in the development of different types of artillery can be cross-applied to the design of other pieces. Yeah, so... Oh, we also got this one. But first of all... Let's just take it away. Let's get this one. Automatic weapons are becoming more portable. Submachine guns have already proven effective, and the development of handheld support weapons must continue. I agree. Well, at least not in real life, but for now. I'm not that much of a gun fanatic, so let's go further with industry. And again, what should we do? More industry. Yeah, more construction speed, which we desperately need. And we almost have improved machine tools, which is very good. 2 more days, and we're also very good at that. So, details, let's go. Turret left level, what's that word? Turret lefts, I do not know how to pronounce this, are proving indispensable for mass production. Ensuring efficient construction and use of the lefts themselves will give us a significant industrial advantage. Damn, what am I doing to myself? Okay, so we're pretty good on industry right now. We're pretty good at this. Should we get a new fighter? That could be a good thing, but on the other hand, we're gonna rely on mostly on the air support of the British Air Force, which is very, very strong. So we don't really need our own fighters right now. So I'm thinking about, let's do engineering company. Engineering company gives us defensive boosts, so let's do that. Everything is about defense now, boys. We really need to defend ourselves. If they manage to push through these lines, then we're done for. They just march into Paris and then we're done for. Because if we can't defend, they have just better armies. Simple as that. Let's see. So National Spain is actually being pushed back right now. And we have government reform, which is very good. So first of all, let's check this. Government reform. What does it say? The world has grown dangerous. We can no longer be tied down by our own petty squabbles. It is time to empower our politicians and move forward for the sake of France. We get 120 political power, which is very good at this point. Ooh, better production costs for infantry. That's very good. Support a status quo. What's that? That gives us that gives us plus 5% national unity. That's also very good. And then we could go with Britain and sign the alliance. Let's do this one first. I want to be sure that we can sign an alliance with Britain very soon. Because we can't join their faction right now because of the world tension. So let's modify our government actually. What should we do? Should we go for early mobilization to get more stuff in? Should we get a new law? No. What we're going to do is we're going to take a silent workhorse, which will give us plus 15% political power gain, which will offset that debuff a little bit. We will now get a half a political power per turn, per day, instead of 0.2. So the Hindenburg disaster. These are sort of events that pop up. There's also one for Amelia Earhart, I believe. And these might differ. The Hindenburg, in this case, it was destroyed. It was a disaster, but it may also survive. And the same goes for Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart historically disappeared while flying. I think it was the Atlantic. She was trying to fly over the Atlantic and she disappeared. But that event's in here too. She might disappear, but she might come back too, and that actually gives you a choice later on. You can appoint her as a ace pilot or something like that, as America. Oh, the humanity. So yeah. So that's pretty fun, but it's just a small portion of the game. So let's check on Spain again. Yeah, Republican Spain is pushing back a little. Over here too? Yeah, and we're still waiting. What is Italy doing? Modernized artillery, sure. Treaty with the USSR, so that means they can get better tanks. I don't like that. Oh, and in case if you wonder, you can improve relations with other nations, but that costs political power per day, and we don't have a lot. So that's why I'm not doing that. We can also just, you know, improve relations with some minor nations or stuff like that, but it's not really important at this point. That's also the reason why I'm not guaranteeing. And damn, Republican Spain is pushing back. We might even see a Republican Spain coming up. Yeah, this was what I was talking about. So Amelia Earhart survived. She circumnavigates the globe. A ceremony is to be held in the White House next week, where Earhart is to be personally congratulated for her feat by the president. Quite an achievement. Very good. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we might see a Republican Spain, and that might work out in our favor, because nationalist Spain tends to go towards the Axis, although it takes a while. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union, so that means that Soviet Union has improved the purge, has done the national focus to purge, which has Soviet command has suffered greatly, which is that actually just killing off your own officers because Stalin didn't trust them. Support the status quo. France is the cradle and protector of liberty and shall remain so. If we ever wish to achieve unity again, then we must stabilize our democracy before it dwindles. So we get plus 5%. So go with Britain or Little Entente. Little Entente is we make our own sort of faction, the French Entente alliance, and we invite Yugoslavia and Romania. They can say yes or no, and then we can guarantee Poland and fight in our own little sort of way and our own faction. But I said I wanted to go with the Allies, and I will go with the Allies. But since Germany hasn't done the Anschluss yet, it will take a while before the actual war starts. It probably starts like 1939 somewhere. It's not that historically accurate, even though we're playing historical AI. But we do have some time. And with that in mind, we're probably going to do Leveamas, which gives us some army experience so we can modify our templates, but also gains us the national spirit Leveamas, which grants infantry equipment production cost minus 10%, which gives us a really good boost towards building that, because we really need it. We still need 27,500 of that stuff. Yeah, and we still need to build our forts, so that's, yeah, we really need that. Marco Polo Bridge incident. This means that the war with Japan and China is getting closer and closer. And yeah, Republican Spain, man, this is... I haven't seen this a lot. They are pushing... But can we actually send volunteers? No, we can't. Yeah, and now nationalist Spain is pushing back a little. This might actually be a long Spanish Civil War, if it keeps pushing forward and backwards. Yeah, this is gonna be a long war. What is Germany doing? Not even Anschluss yet. Air innovations, so yeah, sure. And air innovations for them. What is England doing? Fortify East Asia. Sure. This is wow. I think in all my playthroughs, like, Republican Spain won like twice, and nationalist Spain like all the other times. So this is quite... I'm not saying Republican Spain is gonna win, because they're still losing at this point. Oh, Japan declared war on Shaanxi. Japanese build up on the Chinese border. The conflict in China is worrying. Yeah, they're gonna fight each other. Leveamas. So all men and women who can fight will do so. Producing weapons in mass will lower the cost. We will put a rifle in the hands of everyone. Yeah, sure. Well, let's see... Grande Batterie, Army Reform. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And it gives us the chance to go and research some land doctrines, which we desperately need also for defense. We also need the extra research slot. I'm gonna go there. Military factories. We also need the military factories, so, and we need to get our research slots. So Japan declared war on China. Yeah, this is gonna be this war is just dragging on. What are you guys doing? Tactical air effort. What are you guys doing? Claims on Yugoslavia. That might be problematic for us. If Yugoslavia doesn't accept and it comes war and Yugoslavia joins the Allies, oh, it might all happen, but let's worry not about that for now. So we've got construction number 2. Modernizing our tools and equipment will further aid our construction efforts. Concentrated industry. Further concentrating manufacturing will help driving down the costs. That means we have 2 free research slots. Let's go for, let's actually check our equipment. We are almost at 1948, so these can be done, but yeah, field hospitals might be very good too. Not sure if I want to invest it right now. Yeah, these are still so far. We might even want to go for more industry right now. No, we're gonna go with the equipment. It is ahead of time, but it's a nice boost for our defenses if the war starts early. Yeah, and this is gonna be it, guys. We'll continue in the next episode. We'll see if Spain becomes nationalist or Republican, which is actually just communist. And we will see what when Germany is gonna do the Anschluss. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment if you love the series, if you love the game. Leave suggestions if I should play the game more after this mini-series. Leave tips and everything that you want me to tell about the game. Please, you know, I appreciate your help. I can't promise that I do everything right. And I can't promise I do everything that you guys ask or say, but I will definitely try, and I will definitely read all of your guys' comments. So that's it actually. All that's left to say is, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.